Guys, I genuinely don't know what's happening with the world news. I'm scared of clicking links and seeing some bad things. Watch the news. I'm gonna search for Azan. He does pop news.
Play it, and I don't do anything. But it's the first one. It's not the second one. People will just see TikToks and YouTube videos of like other people who are trying to just like get whatever they can.
Guys, is there a TLDR or like explain me like I'm a fucking moron?
Anyway,
guys, if you want to be a billionaire, okay, don't worry, okay. I don't care. I'll tell you how to be a billionaire right now, okay. I'll tell you how to become a billionaire right now. You can take the idea and do it. I'm not gonna do it, so you can do it, okay. So it's a channel that does news, and it's called Explain to Me Like I'm a Dumb Fuck Foreigner. So I don't understand American, any politics. I don't know, and I'm an idiot. But I want to know, in idiot terms, what it's about. Sounds fair enough?
Speaking
Russian
of
missiles,
it's still cringe that Destiny destroyed his dog on r/place.
Oh, not this guy again. On Ukraine. Same guy, man. The strikes plunge Ukraine into darkness to define some, we will survive everything. Russian biggest barrage yet, and some of the missiles crossed into Poland, where 2 people were killed. According to the U.S. official, it marked the first time that the war that Russian weapons are the NATO country. It's a NATO country. I didn't know that. Polish government spokesperson Patrol did not immediately confirm information from a senior intelligence official who spoke of the anonymity because of the sensitive situation. I did not know. Wait, hold up. Let me look at the world map. I'm confused at how that even happens. Okay. Guys, I had to be honest, I'm a little confused. Guys, call me absolutely dumb, okay? I thought they were like invading like these parts because like breaching in. How does a thing goes all the way to Poland? Isn't it all the way across? It's all the way across.
41 months sub ain't no way donating to a millionaire.
Missiles can fly, but
Yo,
missiles that go
guy,
that
you
far.
looking kinda handsome today, heart eyes.
Isn't that like an oversight that could have happened? I feel like it's like, dude, guys, am I just losing my mind? That has to be something has to be nearly intentional for it to get all the way to Poland. It's like all the way across, and on top of that, I mean, why would you even take the chance?
Is a good number.
That it could hit even close to it, right? It's a good summary. Bro, dude, that's Fox News, though.
Russia launching a major missile attack in cities all across Ukraine, and now reports that a missile crossed into NATO territory, killing 2 people in Poland. Our senior foreign affairs correspondent Greg Palkot is live in Kiev. And what do we know about this report from Poland, and what are the potential implications?
John, this is the huge, significant event that we're just tracking in just the last couple of minutes. According to a senior U.S. official and according to reports on the ground, a Russian missile fired from somewhere off of Ukraine went into Ukraine airspace, but then veered into eastern Poland and actually hit a target, not a target, but a site in eastern Poland, killing 2 people. This is the first time something like this has happened. This triggers all sorts of questions about what the reaction could be from NATO. I think we all know now about that Article 5 of NATO, that any attack on an ally of the United States, of a NATO member, would trigger some kind of response from NATO. So again, breaking news just about the last 10 minutes or so. We are tracking it. We'll give you more as we know about it. But yes, let's talk about the
chat. One day would just say something like, "Yo, bro, my bad. We meant to hit this target really close, but it kind of just went somewhere else. It wasn't intentional, so it's not an attack on them. It's just unintentional type shit."
This huge barrage of missiles.
I'm not saying that's what they should do, or that's the argument I think is gonna. I'm asking a question. It's a general question.
That hit Ukraine today, the biggest barrage of this entire war. We heard a few hours ago the air raid sirens. We heard explosions. Take a look at what we saw. What happened is a Russian missile was flying over this residential area. It was shot by Ukrainian air defenses. Some fragments hit that building. caused a hole, caused a lot of damage, and then pieces of that missile fell down into the street. You can see it right here being taken away by officials.
Bro, okay, chat. I don't be rude or whatever. Okay, I don't know much about this, but I'm kind of surprised that this guy can be so close to the actual, like, it shouldn't be this like barriered off as like a crime scene where they get all the pieces and everything, and it's like no.
The street, you can see it right here being taken away by a.
Okay, I understand you guys are saying it's war.
Prediction on who's winning the World Cup.
Guys, I understand that it's war, okay? But as far as I'm concerned, I didn't know that Poland was at war, okay?
Thank you for all
hit,
of the entertainment. Right? I oftentimes remember watching.
I just thought that, you know, whatever, dude. Maybe it's just unsafe. I don't know.
Official. Incredible stuff. The fire raged in the building for a long time. One person was killed, one person injured. We were at the scene. We can't believe the casualty toll wasn't higher. All told, according to officials here, over 90 missiles were fired by Russia today.
Well, it's a big deal. This is like, isn't it like life-changing that if the missile is from this or from that, wouldn't you want to get all the evidence lined up to really see who it is?
In the direction of Ukraine, from all sides. Ukraine says it shot down around 70, but the rest got through. Once again, those hitting power stations and other parts of the electric grid here, and that's knocked out power all over. Millions tonight here in Kyiv and across the...
That was Ukraine, not Poland. Let's listen more. Sorry about that.
The country are without electricity. The president's office here said it was Russia's response to Zelensky's video message to the G20 summit today, demanding that Russia withdraw all of its troops from Ukraine and all of its borders be restored. Others think it might have just been payback for that spectacular retaking by Ukraine of the Russian-held city of Kherson. But again, back to the breaking news that we're following here, John and Sandra, potentially immensely significant. It looks like one of those missiles, according to a U.S. official, which Associated Press is reporting, we do not have this yet confirmed from Polish authorities. It seems like one of those Russian missiles strayed across the border. But
you're saying only 2 people died. Don't say something like that. That's really stupid. I don't like. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not political Andy, but don't say something like that. Okay, it should be if it's a country, let's say it's not at war and it's Poland, they're chilling at home. Nobody should die. Nobody should die. Focus on you. Nobody should die. Zero.
Between Ukraine and Poland, hit a site in Poland, apparently just a civilian site there, but killing 2 people. We understand the Polish government.
They're civilians, okay? If they're not, if the country's not at war and they shouldn't be evacuating and they shouldn't be doing anything and they should be at home doing their normal human life, they shouldn't feel at threat to the point where they fucking die from some bullshit.
It is an emergency session now, taking a look at this. We'll be watching it as the day develops. Back to you guys.
So thinking about the potential repercussions of the missiles straying into Polish territory, Poland is a NATO member. NATO has something called Article 5, an attack against one is an attack against all. Is this something that could potentially rise to Article 5 level, or do you think this is something that will be contained just...
This is statistically low numbers. I don't think you understand how that works, though. I don't think you understand how that works, though. That makes no sense. What the fuck is that do?
Within the Polish government, there'll be a strong response toward Russia, not much else.
We can't predict that at this point, John, but certainly throughout this entire war and prior to this war, prior to February 24th, that has been the risk. That has been the danger that the U.S. and NATO allies have been very concerned about. NATO has been worked hard to prevent this war from happening, essentially because of this kind of danger, and it has flatly stated before and during this war that if Russia decided to intentionally attack any NATO ally, there would be a NATO response. And frankly, according to the NATO charter, John, that could be very strong. Is this an intentional attack? Is this a mistake? We will see again in the next hours. We're waiting for a response from NATO as well, how the alliance handles this.
Intention.
All right, our Greg Palka watching it all from Kiev.
You can talk all you want because you can go to Canada, bro. You act like I'm currently in America, like America does. Like the difference between America and Canada in that area isn't much different. Like I mean, sorry, am I wrong? Like the differences between Canada and the USA in those fields isn't much different. Like I don't think a missile lands in Canada or USA in those capacities, like ever. The difference is 0 between Canada and USA. Yo, guys, isn't this Russia news? RT reporting on their own stuff. Isn't that kind of like when you do like yo guys, did I cheat in a tournament? I'm going to investigate my own company and myself. I'm going to hire a third party to make a thorough investigation about what actually happened. Wow, it seems like no cheating happened. Good to go. Okay, man. I'll wait till all this stuff comes out because I don't know how that works. To be honest, I'll just watch us on. To be honest, I'll pretend like I know.
53.
People like, you know, we're one and the same.
Oh no.
You know, Russia's coming after you too.
Or not.
Missile war.
We are aware of the press reports alleging that 2 Russian missiles have struck a location inside Poland near the Ukraine border. I can tell you that we don't have any information at this time to corroborate those reports and are looking into this further. And so when we do have an update to provide, we'll be sure to do so.
This is going to be irritating, but I know you said you don't have any information on the Russian strikes. Is there any suggestion or sense that the U.S. believes this is not accurate? Are you
guys, little bro looks like fucking Aiden in chat. All those fucking badges.
looking into it? Can you give us just some sense of whether or not these reports are deemed believable, and what, if any, calls may be happening right now?
Yeah, thanks very much, Lita. So as I mentioned, right now we are aware of the press reporting on this. We have no information at this time to corroborate those.
Much love for 22 months, xQc.
Guys, in all my video games, usually you have to be 4-star or 5-star to be a general in my video games. Was I lied to?
Reports, but again, are taking them seriously and looking into them. And so I will make sure that we provide you with any updates as soon as we have them.
Oh, it's a big star.
Follow up, Lita.
Oh, he prestiges the stars.
Just one quick sort of unrelated follow-up to that. Do you have any estimate on the number of Russian troops that are currently in Ukraine? Is it 100,000, fewer than 100,000? Can you give us any sense of that? That's it. Thank you.
Thanks, Lita. I don't have any numbers to provide from the podium here. Clearly, tens of thousands of Russian forces.
No shit, bro. Look at that. Prestige. This guy's literally
still
stacked
on
out.
Ukrainian territory, to include Russian forces that have recently been mobilized. We've seen an increase of those forces being sent to the front lines as replacements recently, but no overall number that I'm able to provide. Thank you.
Interesting. Okay, I don't know how any of that works, to be honest. Let's see. Is he gonna say something that matters?
Dude, you're saying a lot of funny stuff, dude. We got it. Seems
diesel fuel price.
Sure, Brussels. Sure, Belgium. Like these are real things, okay? Yeah, no, I know. Waffles, I got it. Yeah.
Prices don't go up again, because if they do, then prices for all kinds of goods will likely go up as well, because diesel fuel is so heavily used in transportation. So she says that's something that she's going to be watching very closely. Could obviously make packages this winter around Christmas time more expensive, Nate.
Nancy Cortez in Bali, thank you. We're going to begin with the news, though. Breaking news.
All right, getting back to what the fuck was going on, but
guys, it's too early. It's too early, okay? Guys, I don't mind being open, okay, about my life vision, okay? Me and Hassan are doing good, okay? We're kind of friends now, like we're chilling. Calling him for content like that, okay?
I'm Dutch, and when
fly,
the MH17 plane got taken down by missiles,
I've been
NATO
talking to Ludwig,
only
okay?
made a
And he tells me,
statement. A lot of Dutch and
Ludwig
Australian people died. It's just so sad.
Ludwig tells me that as a friend counsel, I shouldn't be calling in or forcing content that early. It's not healthy for our growth in our religion. So I can't do it now. Sorry. No can do.